Hello, it's the Mushroom Hunter for that awesome, action-packed season finale. In this episode, I head to Nakusp in the hopes of finding chanterelles, white matsutake, and of course, lobster mushrooms. So, we're starting our journey. So Willis. Now we found some mushrooms. Hope there's more. Right here, there is a little Mataeus tomentosus. Part of the reason why you can tell it's a conch is it's completely hard. So, I guess we have to head back. It's a Mataeus. Check out these shaggy manes. Earth tongues. It's known as the woody pine spike. This is the interesting anosity. See if we can find any good mushrooms. Hello, it's me again, back for another episode of the Mushroom Hunter. Today we're going back to Nakusp and through a different route to go to the spot where our friends actually found tons of chanterelles. So, if you'd watched last week's episode, then you'd probably see how unlucky we were. Not really any mushrooms, except for the Willis and a few tiny conchs. And now we're going a different route to a different location for hopefully different mushrooms. Maybe we'll have a longer episode this time. And that's what will happen on The Mushroom Hunter. So, here we are. We're approaching Revelstoke, where we're gonna go on a different highway down to where we find the mushrooms. And it's looking nice, wet, lush. Perfect for mushrooms. Very beautiful spot. So, hopefully we'll find some mushrooms. So, we're not there yet. But check out what we have. Forest to explore, things to do, places to see, witch's butter to feel. Completely gelatinous. Just like the ones we saw in North Valley, but that's a really big amount. Then, small mushrooms in here, just growing out of the wood. There's tons of them. I'm gonna go investigate. Look at these. Look at these ones here. Gilled mushrooms. They could be anosity. They're really thick. They're really fibrous caps, and they're everywhere in here. I'm gonna head into the woods a bit, hopefully to find chanterelles. So, check this out. We have an Eskimo seat. Woo! We have 4 over here. And these mushrooms, very strange, odd looking, are known as orange peel. And looks like my father has found something exciting up here. Whoa, look at this! Look at this coral! There's so much coral mushroom! They're everywhere in here. Now look at this bright orange coral mushroom. That's easily the most exciting coral we've seen of the journey. But then if you look around, you'll just find coral and mycena and russula and mushrooms everywhere in here. This is insane. How much? Oh, we have a woody pine spike. Very viscid cap. Or maybe I could even say glutinous. Anyway, up here we have more mushrooms. Russula. Everywhere you look. Mushroom. Oh, look at this little bolette here. I haven't seen one small like this yet. Look at this little thing. It's not blue staining. Huh. It's a nice little find. set that back where it was. It's probably edible. It's edible because it has yellow pores. It does not have red pores. If boletes have pores, so these pores? Pores are what's found on boletes. And these little, instead of gills to produce the spores on, it has pores. And that's yellow pored, but red pored boletes, most of them are poisonous. So I think we found something over here now. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, look at these little white mushrooms here. We found some little interesting white mushrooms. And whoa! Whoa! The Boletus mirabilis! This is a find to see! Wow! They grow out of wood, and the cap is often velvety, except in wet weather, when it's a little bit slimy. But then underneath, it has pores, as you can see, yellow pores, and the stalk, or stipe, is also quite velvety. So that's definitely a big find. Yes! Look at these little guys. Oyster mushrooms. And these are definitely oyster mushrooms. And some nice little oyster mushrooms also growing out of the end of this log. And whoa, there's a lot down here. Look at them all. Well, they're probably of the Pluteus genus. They may not be oyster mushrooms, but they're in the same genus as oyster mushrooms because they look so similar. And they also have gills. And they grow out of wood. It has all the and it's also bluish, so it has all the characteristics of oyster mushrooms. I'm guessing they are though. And I wonder, why do our parents make us go already? We spent 15 minutes here and then, oh, you have to go, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's probably because there's other spots up ahead to find mushrooms, but strange. I wish we could stay a little bit longer at least. Another hour of this. Yay. Hey, out of the car window. Saw something amazing right along the side here. Hold up here. That's not what I saw, but someday a bolette. I guess that's the worst. Ooh, look at this goodie here. So slimy. It's completely slimy. That sort of looks like what I saw. So, first off, I found some good mushrooms. Over here, there's some older boletes. They look a little different from the cap. Then, look at this little golden gill mushroom here. I don't know what this is. Huh. Haven't seen one of those before. There's a larger one there. It looks like it could be Cortinarius. The bright russula there. This golden piece of goodness. Let's see if I can pull this up. It's quite difficult to pull because everything's so slimy. Ah, wow. This could be a Lacaria. Look at those gills too. Those are interesting looking gills. That is a bright yellow mushroom. So, here we are. After a few premature stops to stretch our legs, we're actually now at the spot where we should, I'm not saying where we will, but where we should find chanterelles. So let's get quacking, each group. So we haven't had much luck so far. Not a single chanterelle, old or young. So, while we're not finding anything, I guess I should say some stuff on when you're picking sought after mushrooms like chanterelles. Don't pick all of them in a patch. Pick about half of them. If you find a big group, don't go crazy, or there may not be any next year. Okay, look at this. Lacaria. Looks like, oh, it's Lacaria amethystina. Look at those purple notched gills. The reason why it's called amethystina is because amethyst is purple. So, it's a good find. Haven't seen one of them before. Cortinarius. It's a violet Cortinarius. I'm not sure if it's its actual name, but it's see the fibrous veil that's covering the gills as it went, and this is a young one. It's nice. Purple. I've never seen one like that before. So look here. We found a cap of a chanterelle, but someone got here before us, so it's not good. And then in here we've got a few more ones that have been picked already by some mean guy. And then look what we have here. A Matsutake. One that's been picked already, of course. But still, we've actually found a Matsutake. So I'm now gonna venture, oh, here's a younger one. Now I'm gonna venture further into the woods in the hopes of finding some. Oh, we found one. We found a chanterelle right here. So I should get out my knife and cut it off, because that's how they're supposed to be picked. And then you put them up on the spot, and then it should be better. Here we go. Anyway, we found a chanterelle. Sweet. Oh, there's another bunch of them right here. We go, I'm gonna pull out my knife again. Nice. Check this out. Lobster mushroom. Someone picked it already, but it's a fungus that grows over top of another mushroom. Oh, but I'm not gonna take that one back. Here we are, chanterelle. Looks like it can be good. Here we have another chanterelle. Fair size. So, we found a young Matsutake here. So look at this little Matsutake I found.
You did not find it.
Whatever. Anyway, look at this little Matsutake. It's a tiny one. So, we have some chanterelles here, which aren't good. And then over here, we have a mushroom I've been excited about finding. Pseudonym gelatinosum. A jelly fungus. And it's the only jelly fungus with teeth. It's hard to see, but it's a clear jelly fungus, which is really rare, and it has teeth. This is interesting. I haven't found one of these ever. Check this out. We found a birch polypore. So just come beneath it and see the pores, and it's a birch polypore, and it's actually an edible mushroom if prepared in the right way. Then we have some, then that's an old one right there. We have some leathery bracket fungi here. We have some look like oyster mushrooms behind here. And then over here we have green turkey tails. And green mushrooms are common in that mushrooms don't have chlorophyll. So then it's rare to actually find green mushrooms, especially in abundance like this. Definitely interesting. Got another few chanterelles right here. Cut it right at the base there. It's not wormy. I'm gonna throw it in right there. And then I'll cut this one off. Do a little bit of cleaning first on the spot. And I'll leave the other one because you should always leave some mushrooms in an area and not pick all of them. You found a Matsutake! I'm just gonna cut off the bits that we don't need. Including the bit that was wedged into the dirt. Check this out. A Cornarius, all purple, and more mature than the one I found earlier. I have another small one over here as well. Nice. Not as nice as Chanterelle and Matsutake, like all these babies that I found. That's still nice. Found some more Chanterelles. Oh boy! We've got a Matsutake, another one. They often are really deep into the ground. Yeah, it's definitely a Matsutake. Now I can actually show you what a chanterelle should look like. They can be quite white or golden. And then you can see that the gills, they aren't gills, they're more ridges. And they don't break as easily. And it doesn't look like these specimens are wormy. So here we have chanterelles. Cooked chanterelles and noodles. Just like in episode 2 of Mushroom Hunter at Rose Valley. It was noodles there too. So anyway. They're really good.